Hello everyone, this is ScabCat242 and this is my weekend haul for the second week of February 2025. So stuff to my left, this is from the Folsom Boulevard Flea Market, and then over here is from the Sacramento Antique Fair. And there is one thing I bought that I had a little of regrets, but I'll get into that pretty soon. So we'll talk about what I picked up this Saturday. So we got here this official Nintendo's Player's Guide. I actually used to have this growing up way back in the day, probably sometime in the 90s, but I don't know what happened to my original copy. Got this for $5 and it was in pretty good shape, so I was happy about that. This is definitely gonna go down memory lane looking at this. Picked up this Walt Disney's Treasures DVD. Now unfortunately the second disc was missing, but all the paperwork stuff was there. But it was only $1, so this one was on Disneyland USA, so for $1, couldn't beat that. Now here's where I messed up. So I saw these. I thought these were legit Lego dinosaurs. And there were, but only 2 were actual real. I didn't notice until I got home. They were fake. How do I know that? I wish I would have done this when I was looking at these. So, if you could see that, I don't know if it's clear, but it says, should say Lego. Yeah, there you go. See, it says Lego right there. And there's usually some kind of like little indicator that it's an official Lego piece. Well, as I went through all these, they're knockoffs. And they even feel cheap too, compared to the real thing. So I unfortunately bought like 2 bags of those, and thankfully it wasn't too much. It was like $20, but still I should have went back and got my money back. I don't know, what do you think? Should I have done it? But that's a lesson learned from that. Thankfully though, these were all real. This one was full of like some random Lego parts, a lot of minifigs. I already sorted through them. But I'll give you a clue like what was in there. But like remember these? These were from the Rock Raiders. That was some minifigs I sorted. Unfortunately, they're missing hair and like headpieces. Some Harry Potter stuff. There's some Star Wars stuff. What else is in there? Yeah, just a mixed variety. There's some pirates. But yeah, that was only 15. So that's what I picked up at the flea market, despite that being a huge regret. And then over here is what I picked up from the Sacramento Antique Fair, and there was a pretty good amount of things I saw. Now, unfortunately, there was less sellers because it was so cold that morning. So I picked up some games. So I got Star Wars Battlefront 2 for original Xbox, Hunter the Reckoning, and then I got a couple here. I got N64. Star Wars Rogue Squadron. And in this game I've never heard of, and I'm curious to play it, called Target Earth. Even though the label's torn, for $5, hey, why not? So all that was $20 right there. Now unfortunately, the seller said he had more and he sold a lot, so I'm very curious what I missed out on. Picked up a single GameCube, took a chance on this. This was $20, but I looked at it, looked pretty good shape. I made sure there was no rattling, and sure enough, I took it home and it works, so yay on that. And then lastly, picked up this bag of Lego minifigs. Now there are some random things tossed in there. The whole bag was $20, and actually after counting what was in there, it was worth it, because there was at least over 20 minifigs in the bag, so that worked out. I honestly, this is going to sound really bad. Hopefully I can do this with one hand. The main reason why I bought it was for this guy. I think the hover tank driver from Rogue One. I don't know. I don't come across Rogue One minifigs too much, even though it took a break from collecting Lego, but he looked cool. So yeah, there was a good parts in there. So that's what I got. That was $20. So yeah, pretty good this weekend. So I'm very curious how this will be. Also curious how the weather's going to hold out, because that's the main thing. Like if the weather's bad, usually flea markets and yard sales are going to be canceled. But I'm hoping as March arrives, yard sale season will kick in again. But yeah, what do you think was the best find? Like, what do you think I should have done about the fake Lego dinosaurs? I'm probably going to end up giving those to some friends of mine. But, oh well, it is what it is. So yeah, that's my video, and hope you enjoyed watching.